Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I look beautiful because we are going to do a good old unboxing of the none other than Jaclyn Cosmetics. Now, Morphe had a 50% off all of Jaclyn Cosmetics sale the other day, and I ran because what else was I supposed to do? And I bought some items here. This is gonna be an unboxing slash try on haul, which is why I look so pretty. But I digress. This is a bunch of items that I've of course been wanting and I have had on my list for a minute. And I mean, 50% off? Like, I mean, you do the math because, duh. Anyway, I bought some things. I tried them on. They're on my face today. Before you get into the video, comment down below what you think I bought. So, that'll be between us. And I look beautiful. You're hating that. You think that I'm not, but I look great. And, you know, a lot of people have their feelings about Jaclyn Cosmetics. A lot of people can say whatever they want about Jaclyn Hill herself. I love her products. I have used a lot of her products. I have purchased a lot of her products. And I use a lot of her products in my everyday makeup routine. So, take that with what you may. I am a bit of a Jaclyn stan, but whatever. It is what it is. If you want to see what I purchased in my Jaclyn Hill Morphe haul, then keep on watching. Okay, so I have foundation on, and it looks... I don't know how it's looking on camera, but I look a little crazy because I just have foundation on. But we have our package right here. It's actually kind of a small... I'm going to cover my address. Kind of a small package. But I did order 5 things, so we're just going to tear right into her. And, you know, like I mentioned in the video, this is going to be like an unboxing and try on because, of course, I want to try these products on. We have our products. Okay. So, of course, I got the Jaclyn Cosmetics Sun-Bathed Bronzer, and I got top down. So, at work, I have been obsessed with these. I've been putting everybody onto these. Like, this is a big old little compact. Oh yeah, and I know I'm gonna love this color. Finding a bronzer for like even me, I'm like medium tan skin tone, and even finding a bronzer for me, I feel like it's difficult sometimes because they're either too like neutral or they don't give me enough warmth like I want it. I've been loving the Clinique bronzer because look at that. That's like super warm. It's almost like terracotta orange. So this gives me like a really good bronze. And then of course the other one I've been looking for is the Fenty Beauty Sunstalker one. Same thing. It's almost like this is borderline a little bit neutral, but still gives me a lot of bronze that I want, so it works. So those are the 2 bronzer formulas I've been really like living for because I feel like even my Ofra bronzer is a little bit neutral, but it's good for contouring, so I love it for that. But when I want a bronze, when I just want to look bronzy and like, you know, tan, I want something like this. So I'm very happy with this color. I was in between this color and I think Buns Out, but I think I think this will be worth it. The staple, the big reason I wanted to do this order was for these 2 products, but the staple of the order was of course the Jaclyn Cosmetics Strawberry Feels eyeshadow palette. Now, oh, look at this. So cute. It is very like, of course, pink. It's very strawberry. It is just so cute. Like, I love the color story in this. Now this matte white, like, I'm kind of like into it. You don't really see like a matte white in eyeshadow palettes anymore, which I love. Of course, it has the plastic protector to it. And of course, we're going to dive into this momentarily. And then a couple smaller items that I did get. I got the lip liner in Hot Tea, which I was trying to figure out through swatches if this was gonna be the color I want. Oh, yes, it is. So it's a very... Hello. Okay, maybe I should swatch better. It's like a nice brown liner, which I have been very into. Not that I ever have not been into, but I have like BFF number 3 from ColourPop. I have Morphe Sweet Tea. I've been really into, Wet n Wild Chestnut. Love. I've really been into a brown liner lately. And then I got the concealer, and I've been wanting to try Jaclyn's concealer for a while. I just haven't like gotten there, but of course the sale gave me a reason to do that. Now, buying complexion products online is always difficult, but Jaclyn named these like light, medium, yellow, so you're able to kind of gauge like what undertone you want and what shade intensity you want. So I kind of really like that. And light, medium, yellow seemed really great for like highlighting, because you guys know I love a bright under eye. So I think this will be a good color, and we shall see. I mean, I can make it work, but... And then the last item I got was the Jaclyn Cosmetics sharpener. Now, Izzy, why did you get a sharpener? Because I wanted to, and it was like $4. And you know, you always need a good sharpener, and this was cute. Like, this of course is not going to be, it's just gonna be a one-size sharpener. And I have this really old Buxom sharpener that I got from, I mean, a long time ago. And of course it has like the little plastic thing, but I've had this for years. I've had this for at least like a good like 6 years, maybe, yeah, a good 6 years. And she's starting to wear, I don't know if you can see that, but she's starting to age a little bit. So a sharpener is always a must, always a must. So now that we have unboxed everything, let's go ahead and skip to the try on of this. So I have foundation on, I have no concealer, I have no bronzer, I don't have anything else on except foundation. So I think I kind of want to go into eyeshadow, right? Because then I could just conceal. So I'm going to prime using my Urban Decay, of course. And I know Jaclyn also has an eyeshadow primer. Again, we are going to get that at some other time because I did not feel like I wanted it. Oh, so this has, of course, a protector on it. So always, always. Yes. Love. So, I love this bronzer. It smells so good. It smells like toffee. And, you know, I'm not really one for, like, scented cosmetics. Now, but although if this smelled like strawberries, I would lose my absolute. But it does not. Completely scentless. But I'm good with that. We have, of course, again, this array of pinks. Now, very, very conflicting idea that I have is I love pink eyeshadow, but I hate pink. Like, I don't like pink. That's not like my color of choice. And yes, I know it's conflicting. And yes, I know it is a struggle, but that is a struggle that I'm gonna just do by myself. So thank you. There's not really like a base shade in here. So you guys know I usually love to, actually I have my KKW, RIP KKW. You guys know I love to go in with like a bone kind of color. So that's not provided here. And so I'm not going to do that at the moment. So I think I'm just going to start building my crease. And there's only 2 shimmers in this whole palette, which is Sugar Coated and Fresh Picked. So there isn't a whole lot we can do for a shimmer. So I think we can build the crease in any way. I think I'm going to grab... You have a nice array because you do have like these nice warm tones over here. Picnic Pie and Cobbler. And of course, I'll throw up swatches. I think I'm going to start off with Lemonade, which is, I guess, Pink Lemonade. I would have named it Pink Lemonade, but... So I'm going to dip into that. Ooh, brush is coated. I, of course, use the Dear Mom palette on this channel. And I love the formula. The formula of Jaclyn's shadows from her own brand is very blendable. So I'm expecting the same thing from this palette. Ooh, okay, so we have immediate color payoff, so I love that. So I'm just gonna go in and kind of start transitioning this color into the crease. This is the JH36 brush. Oh wow, that is very pigmented. That's because I don't have a base shade on, and I didn't use like a tinted like eyeshadow primer or anything, so that's really like coming through. And these shadows really do kind of just like blend themselves. They are so pigmented, but blend. So that is a great quality, of course, in eyeshadow when they blend. But I'm gonna use the same brush and I'm just gonna go on top of it. I'm gonna go into Day Date, which is like this corally pink color. And I'm just going to hit the top of that just to have a little bit more of a gradient and to kind of blend out that color a little bit more. I'll do more of a halo eye, I think. So I'm just gonna grab this is a BH Cosmetics. This is like a Halloween brush. It's a nice little like fluffy blending brush. I'm gonna grab all the feels, this one right here, and we're gonna start kind of mapping out my halo. I have this bronzer up to my face and I just keep smelling the toffee. It smells so good, so yummy. So I'm placing that color down and kind of just doing like a circular motion to kind of blend. So pat and then blend. Of course, I'm concentrating now on the lash line. So yeah, so Morphe had all of Jaclyn Cosmetics half off, but some of the things that I did want to get was the eyeliners, and that was not, the whole Luxe Legacy collection was not on there, except for the powders, like the loose powders, which I thought was a little odd, but I mean, they probably did that for a reason. I wanted to get the pencil liners because they look really good, and I couldn't, so that was kind of the end of that. But I found it funny because the Luxe Legacy palette wasn't on there either, so I don't know what's going on with that. I'm gonna grab the JH50 brush, which is a flat blending brush. I'm gonna grab Berry Whipped, this right here, and I'm gonna deepen up that halo on the outer edges. Ooh, yeah, okay, so I love what's going on there. So I'm gonna go back to the JH34 brush and go back into that first color, Lemonade, and kind of go in and reintroduce that color right on the top and just kind of blend things through a little bit more. And then taking that Day Date color again and kind of just loosely kind of just like buffing that on top. I think I'm gonna take Sugar Coated, the little nice champagne color. I'm gonna take it on this Ioni Cosmetics flat brush. I'm not gonna wet it because I think if this is the same formula from the Dear Mom palette, I don't have to. So I'm just going to, ooh, yep, I was correct. Look at that. That is just a beautiful sparkle. So before I go and blend it out, I'm just gonna do the other side. Yeah, like that is beautiful. So I'm just gonna tap off the excess and just kind of blend out the edges. Ooh, I love the look of that. That is so pretty. I think the eyes for the most part is actually, you know what? While I'm here, I think I'm just gonna curl my lashes and put on some mascara because I'm happy with the way the top looks. So now we can move on to our next product, which is going to be the concealer. So I have heard a couple mixed reviews on this concealer. Ooh, this is a really nice one. So I've heard that it dries quickly, and that it's more of a matte finish, even though I think Jaclyn claimed to have a lot of hydrating ingredients in here. I mean, I'm just gonna go in. So like I said earlier, I got the shade light medium yellow, which yeah, that's gonna be like a perfect color for me. And I'm just gonna start putting it on the way I put on my concealer normally. And I'm just gonna go into this with like a fresh mindset. So I'm just gonna conceal everywhere I conceal. And I'm gonna blend it out the exact same way I do also. So I'm gonna grab, I'm gonna grab my beauty blender. I'm gonna spray it with some Fix Plus, just a little bit. And then I'm gonna go in. So what I always do is I always blend out the concealer on my face first, and then I blend out the concealer under my eye. Well, actually, I feel like that did. Actually, yeah. I think that does look like it does actually dry pretty quickly. Okay, so now I'm a little worried for my under eye. So the nose blended out perfectly, actually. Let's see, right? Yeah. So yeah, it is. Yeah, it does dry pretty quickly, honestly. So now I'm kind of worried for like my under eye a little bit. Okay, so it did emphasize a little bit of texture on my forehead, which is funny because it didn't emphasize anything on my nose or my cheeks. So it might just be like an issue I'm having on my forehead at the moment. But now I'm gonna see what this blends out under the eye. Yeah, I can feel that it is a little dry. I am kind of having to, I feel like, blend a little bit harder than I normally do. And I can kind of feel like my beauty blender is kind of like sticking to it. Ooh, but that looks so pretty though. So I can always just, soften up those edges using the bottom of the sponge. But that looks super pretty though. Like that looks, ooh, yeah, that looks beautiful. So same thing. Yeah, let's see what it looks. So normally, I think this one might be too dry. Okay, so I'm gonna spray Fix Plus, and hopefully that will help our situation because it's kind of like not moving. Okay, yeah, see, the Fix Plus helped a lot. But it does dry very quickly. Oh yeah, see, ooh, okay. So you can see like where I put down the concealer, it's like not blending. I'm gonna take this little Artiste brush, which I think is good for like getting into hard to reach places like that. And I'm kind of just going to kind of try and buff out those edges. Okay, so you do have to work quickly with this concealer, but it feels, ooh, actually, that's pretty nice. It does set really nice. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to work with this because I feel like you almost have to like put it on and then immediately buff it out. Like you can't let this sit at all. Yeah, see, like, yeah, there's no way. Like you can't let this sit even like a second. So this is not for the girls that like to put their concealer on and then let it sit before they set it. This is not for you. So I'm gonna set this the same way I always, well, at least the way I have been doing. I'm gonna take my Jaclyn face palette and right with my beauty blender, I'm gonna take caramel and banana. Okay, but that powdered beautifully. Now, I already know that this powder is very smoothing and it could mend a lot of issues, so it might not even be just the concealer. It could just be the powder working. It's magic. Ooh, because look at that. That looks so pretty. I love this powder so much. I say this every single time I use this powder, but it is just such a good powder. It looks so pretty. And then for the rest of the skin, I'm just going to use Laura Mercier and just set everything else. So now we are illuminated, we are brightened, we are set, and I think I'm going to finish up the under eyes. I'm just going to take the same colors. I'm going to take All the Fields and Berry Whipped and just run that underneath the lash line. So of course I'm connecting the outer edges together and then just blending it right under the eye. Yeah. I'm gonna add a little bit of bottom mascara. Ooh, my eyes look so brown. I love the way this looks. Next, I'm gonna definitely dip into the bronzer. So I'm gonna take my favorite bronzing brush, the JH02 brush, and I'm gonna dip right into this bronzer. Yeah, let's get it nice and coated. And then we're going to... So I like to tap first and then blend. Ooh, yes! This is exactly what I wanted. And I knew this was gonna give me that effect. So, look at how bronzy that is, like instantly. Like that just looks so toasty. Look like, I love it. I love it. I instantly love it. I knew I was going to. I just needed to grab a shade I was gonna love, and I knew it was gonna be this one. And look at how effortlessly bronzy that makes me. I am so happy. That looks so pretty. That like just instantly warmed up my face. Look at that, like, it's so pretty. It is it's a completely matte bronzer. It has no like shimmer in it. Yes. I'm just gonna take like whatever's left over on the brush and just hit the nose. Oh my god, yes. Okay. Then I'm just gonna go in with my beauty blender. Pat that out a little bit. Ooh, I look so good. You cannot, like, I look good. Like, you're a liar if you say I'm not. But I look great. I'm actually just gonna take a mixture of these two shades. I'm gonna take Day Date and Lemonade, and I'm just gonna use those as like a blush. Yeah, these are just like neutral colors, but I knew they would work. I'm gonna take just a little bit more of like Day Date, kind of just like sweep. Yeah. Cute! I grabbed this highlighter at TJ Maxx, and it is the Sun Lover Putty Highlighter. This is from her summer collection last year, and I just love this formula. I think I'm gonna get way more. I know she just re-released this, so definitely gonna get more colors of this because this formula is insane. Like, it is just so pretty, and it just blends out so well. And it is best used with like fingers, but like, look at this. Like, look at that. That is so pretty. And it just blends out so effortless. But then it just gives you like that glow. So pretty. A little on the nose. We're gonna move on to lips. So I'm just gonna wipe off the lip gloss that I have. I'm gonna dive right into Hot Tea Lip Liner. I'm going in with Hot Tea. Oh yeah. Oh yes. This is the kind of color I wanted. Jaclyn's lip liners are so creamy. It's crazy. Love this color. Love. I'm definitely going to be using this a lot for sure. And then let's just put a gloss on, shall we? I'm going to put on this Victoria's Secret gloss that I stole from my manager's car because she said I could have it. And then she tried to take it back. And no, Brie, I'm not going to give it back to you. So thank you for this super pretty gloss. It's basically just a gloss that has a bunch of glitter suspended in it. Ooh, that lip liner like, yeah. Smells good too. It smells kind of fruity. Ooh, I look so good. Like, you're lying if you say I don't. Like, you're a liar. Oh, I love. Okay, so the only thing we didn't use was sharpener because I don't need to sharpen anything right now. Yeah, I don't need to sharpen anything right now, but I'm sure it's good. Now, I, of course, am a big Jaclyn stan. I support anything and everything, a lot that she does anyway. I have bought a lot of her products. I will continuously purchase her products because they're all so good. Like, you're lying. Like, look at that. Like, I look amazing. Of course, everything is a 10 out of 10. I love The concealer, though, I'm gonna have to work with this because, yeah, I mean, it looks beautiful. Like, it looks pretty. But the fact that you do have to, like, you have to work fast with this. And this is not for you slow concealer people. You have to work fast. But, nonetheless, it is a pretty formula. I will be getting more colors in this. Of course I am, because duh. And that's just what it's gonna be. Now, I mean, I do love some Jaclyn cosmetics. I do, I really do. And I'm very happy that Morphe had the sale because I needed to buy some things. I have crossed some things off my list. Now I need more things. And now I don't have to waste so much money on the other things that I don't want. So, yes, this was a win. Either way, I'm so excited to have these items in my collection and love. So 10 out of 10, I can't complain here. But tell me, do you like anything from Jaclyn Cosmetics? Tell me down below. What was your favorite product that I used in the video today? Comment down below. I want to read all the comments. I want my comment section flooded. So comment down below. Don't forget to, of course, subscribe down below. Click the subscribe button down below. And if you like this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.